a brief introduction about yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Rohit Kapoor. I'm one of the original founders of EXL Service, and currently I'm the Vice Chairman and CEO of EXL Service. EXL is an operations management and analytics company, and we serve clients in global delivery locations across 5 industry verticals.
All right, sir. How's NILF 2016 been going so far for you?
Yeah, I think this Leadership Forum meeting has been tremendous. I think there are a number of very exciting things that are taking place out here in this forum meeting. There's a lot of talk about advanced technology, about the changes that are taking place, the disruptions, and it's good to see that some of these topics are very, very current, but also futuristic in terms of where we're going.
So you mentioned disruption. It is, of course, one of the key themes this year. What does disruption mean to you? If I could ask you to sum it all up.
Sure. So the way I think about disruption is about change, and change being dramatic change as opposed to gradual incremental change that's taking place. The kind of disruption that we are seeing today is disruption by use of technology, looking at advanced automation. But we are also seeing a higher level of disruption take place, which is a complete change of business models. We are also seeing the way in which service providers deal with their clients. That interaction is now changing, and that business model is recreating itself. So a fair amount of change using technology. The other orthogonal dimension is the change that's taking place by the use of analytics around the service industry. And again, because of a number of analytical predictive models, that's allowing us to disrupt the way in which clients are currently served, and allowing us to focus a lot more on the individual customer as opposed to a broad set of consumers.
So I'm glad you mentioned automation there. You are, of course, currently being interviewed by a robot, essentially.
Yes.
Do you think there's a time in the future where we can all put our feet up and robots can do all the work? Do you think there's a time, and when do you think that time might be?
Well, we are already at the edge of robots being able to use cognition and be able to think about which question to be asked, and not only be the mechanical tool for asking that question. So I think the minute you step into that boundary line and you cross over, where the robot is thinking about what question to ask next based on the response that's been provided by the interviewee, I think that would be an exciting phase. And I don't think we are far away from that state.
I think this robot likes your answer a great deal, sir.
That's great.
This robot's definitely pleased. So one last question. If you could sum up NILF 2016 in just one word, what would that one word be, sir?
2016, maybe conflict. The reason I choose the word conflict is because there's a lot of change and a lot of disruption that's taking place. There's a lot of conflicting opinions about how this change will play out. There are conflicts about different types of opinions that exist, and there isn't any clarity or certainty as to a particular path that is going to be followed by this industry. So I think this is going to be the year where some of this is going to get defined for us, and there's going to be a lot more clarity that we'll get as we come out of 2016.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for interviewing me, and this was a really pleasant experience.